Gary. Good to see you. I'm falling over.
Mate.
Man, I'm excited, aren't we?
Yeah, I've been counting down the days to this one.
Get your cowboy boots off, mate.
Boy, look out.
Got you some goodies.
Look out. Isn't this betraying the Ariat brand here or what?
It is, mate. Bit of lower.
Yeah, they're nice. All right, let's do it. Tell you what, yeah, they are. They'll be nicer to hunt in than cowboy boots. Yeah. What's the chance that someone's going to pick us two up? I don't know. No, I'm going to have to undo another button.
It's going to be a long walk.
I hunt animals in the pursuit of life. Life lived and life taken. I believe it's through this dance with nature and the wild places that we truly live, connect, and grow. I'm Chris Waters, the Huntsman, and these are my stories.
All right. That took us a lot longer than I thought.
Hey, how you going, mate? Real good. Hey, Jezreel, how you going, mate? Yeah, good.
Howdy, mate.
Hey,
Good to see you again. Yeah. KC.
Yeah,
Good to meet you.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Hello.
Good, thank you.
Howdy again. How are you?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
How you doing?
It's moments like this that remind me of what's truly important in life. Good people enrich every experience, creating memories we cherish. Good hospitality goes beyond comfort. It's about feeling welcomed and connected. And good food sourced from the wild places, well, that's the secret sauce that binds it all together, right? Tonight, we celebrate more than just the promise of the hunt. We celebrate friendships that will grow stronger with every adventure. All right, so we're heading out this morning. Got my mates Brad, Scott, and Casey, and we're going to be looking for two different target species. We're going to be looking for deer and camels. Now, when it comes to camels, I've never hunted a camel before, and I don't even know if hunting is the right word is used to describe what you do when you shoot a camel. Maybe shooting is a better way to describe it. Again, I don't know what the level of difficulty is, and I know a lot of people get funny when you talk about hunting versus shooting. So it could be hunting, it could be shooting. All I know is that we're gonna put a stalk in, we're gonna do this as authentically and respectfully as possible. Hopefully we see some camels, hopefully we see some deer, but again, these are wild places, you never know what you can see. So we're just gonna get that there and have some fun. So here's a fun fact about camels in Australia. So camels were introduced in the 1840s. Originally, the first group of camels, there was 4 of them that came from Canary Island, and they were sent to South Australia. Only one of them survives, and his name was Harry. Now, interesting thing about Harry is he has a pretty cool story. So there was an explorer and pastorist named by Horrocks, and Horrocks was leading an expedition into the South Australia interior to try and find new agricultural land. And again, a camel was a novel idea and interesting way to do it. They hadn't been in Australia before. So he takes his camel Harry, and they travel for 23 days up into the interior of South Australia. Now, at one point they get to this lake, and Horrocks looks across the lake and he sees this beautiful game bird, and he decides that he wants to shoot it for his collection and stuff it and then mount it. So he gets Harry to lay down, he grabs his rifle, and it's the old ball trying to load the rifle. Harry decides he wants to stand up. He stands up, it hits the hammer on the rifle, igniting the rifle. It goes off, it blows off 2 of his fingers and takes off a series of teeth in his jaw, which is crazy. So then they've got 23 days to get back to Adelaide. They make that journey, he's got an infection, he's delirious. They finally get back. On the day before he dies, on his deathbed, he says, "I want you to shoot that camel." He dies. The steeple hand then takes the camel Harry out to shoot it, and right before the deed is done, Harry bites him on the head. So that's the first camel in Australia, which is a pretty cool, interesting story. It's crazy. promising sign. We've got deer tracks here and camel poo here. So this is one of the reasons why camels are so prolific in Australia. They eat cactus and stuff like this. I mean, it's hard to tell because there is a beetle that comes in and kind of damages these plants, and there's no super fresh bites on here, but you can see where they've grazed and bitten bits off, and even down here, it's just kind of come off where they've done some damage. I mean, the most recent study we have of numbers of camels in Australia was done back in 2013, where they estimated 600,000 wild camels. And they estimate that's now grown by about two times since then. So it's over 1 million camels wild in Australia. I'm keeping him. There you go, mate. So we've just come off this group of camels. Just sitting here now, looking at them. They're up on this hill up here, but the wind is not great for us. But they're really calm. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to curl up this way and get to the top of the hill where the wind is in our face and then shoot down. Now, because they're so calm, they're so relaxed, I think we're going to try something a bit crazy. Okay, fingers crossed. I think we're going to try and get like a zoom camera set up and the stable camera as well as a drone, and have the drone up above the camels, and we're going to sneak in and then take a shot. This is what I mean by the difference between hunting and shooting. That's not really possible when you're hunting deer, but camels, I reckon we might be able to pull it off. So we'll just get into position and then see how we go. But if we can pull it off, it's going to be pretty cool. All right, so we're going to cross over this creek here and then go up the side of the hill to get back onto those camels we've just moved around. Before I do that, I thought it's a good opportunity to talk about this. This is the Hyperpod 3 from Eagle Eye Hunting Gear. You've seen me talk about the Hyperpod 2 before. Absolutely love it. Huge fan of it. This has just come out on the market, and the major improvement is that no longer do you have to adjust the height of your shooting stick with the tabular system. Now it has this here, so you can essentially use this little trigger here to adjust the height, and you can lock it off here, and then you're fixed. So I'm going to use this. I've got the Bipod 2 here on the bottom. Tuck it in like this. Lift it up. Totally stable. So I'm going to use this on the camels, but I thought before we get up there and it gets a bit intense and a bit wild and woolly and you don't know what's going to happen, I talk about this. Brad's been calling me the gadget man. I can see him laughing over there. Inspector Gadget. Maybe, but this is still pretty cool and it will actually really help you. We're only halfway up this ridge. I just spotted a camel on the skyline, and unfortunately when I saw him he saw us, and he's been staring at us and stomping. And what we're after is not the biggest camel. Like, the goal here is to harvest meat. We're not here for a cull, we're not here for a trophy or anything. We're not here to eradicate, we're here for food. So ideally we want a smaller camel, and when he's there standing and looking at us, we know that the camel's on the other side of the ridge. We can't push any closer or any further, otherwise they'll spook and go down the valley. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to sit here, we're going to wait him out, because either they're going to continue feeding and ignore us further down the valley coming towards us, or they're going to decide to nick off and peel over the other edge of the ridge, keep going that way. So all we have to do now is just wait, because we can't see the smaller camel from here. Just a waiting game. Who's more patient, us or the camel? Probably the camel. away from us a bit. Okay. They're all there. He's there. They're there. They're looking at us. But talking to nothing. They're all just up there. Yeah, they're literally like 5 meters right of him. In a little. Okay, go on. See if we go up a little bit higher. We can push more. Yeah. God. That was 3 shots into the shoulder before he went down. Oh man, that was cool. When you know what, I was like, I don't think I'm happy with the shot. And then you're like, I reckon they're gonna move any second. I was just like, and then you put the fear into me. I was like, okay, take the shot.
Holy moly! Look at it!
We're gonna get so much meat off this guy, it's ridiculous. And the cool thing is that we're actually having a camp for the Australian Hunters Club just in a couple of days. So we have an annual camp every single year. And this guy is just gonna be so much food that we can all enjoy. Really, like we have a problem with camels in Australia, but there's so many solutions, it's ridiculous, that rather than just going and culling them, like they can be a source of food, we can then export them and make money off them, there's tourism. These things don't have to be a pest. We can use them, and they're just an amazing animal anyway, that you can even just appreciate them because they're just incredible, just gorgeous things.
Nice, eh?
So I'm used to like a Samba heart being big, but like, look at that camel heart. That is huge.
About being.
Having a big heart. My son is gonna absolutely love that. That is gonna be delicious. Clean. Holy moly, that's incredible. That's a beautiful piece of meat.
For all the fat on it, like you were saying before.
Yeah.
All that fat.
It's not hard like a deer's, like the fat around here on a deer's heart is really quite like firm and you cut it off when you eat it, but this is like super gelatinous fat. We'll cut out all of this artery. Look how thick the artery is. Oh, that's insane.
Judy, help me with that.
Did you really grab it? Sure. You squashed my heart. So we're literally hours from having field dress this camel, and we thought we'd cook up some straight away. Scott, what have we got here? We've got the
Bit of eye fillet here, and a bit of skirt steak, which is a diaphragm from the inside to the camel.
So what I thought we would do is we'd like slice it up into some thin little strips, coat some with this. This is the Carnivore Collective Texas rub, and we'll do some with and we'll do some without. And I'm keen just to see what it tastes like because we're pretty hungry. We've been out all day. We haven't had breakfast or lunch or dinner. We're literally just gonna chuck it on the barbie, nothing special. Oh, that's a lot. Look at that.
Smells beautiful. That does smell good. You want to do the honours with it?
All right. Chuck it on the barbie. Did you want to do it, Brad? Brad's been eyeing this off. Go for it. I'll get it without. All right, you do without. Oh yeah, this mess is on.
There's one last little bit.
This is no fuss cooking. Trying to figure out what it smells like, and I think it's hard to tell, but I reckon it's more like it smells like a really good steak. All right, season, non-season, pick your poison.
I'm going to try the season. Go non-season, I reckon. I'm going to go that season after smell on it. Why can't we have both? That's nice, eh?
Good.
Right, yeah.
It wasn't long before members of the club started arriving, excited for the annual camp and the days to come. Days full of laughter, long nights by the fire sharing stories, and a hell of a lot of camel meat. One camel proved to be ample food for everyone over the course of the 3 days, taking the form of hearty stews, delicious steaks, and even some juicy camel rissoles. And apologies to everyone for the size of the onion slices I added. Also, thanks to Brad's generosity, we even raffled away a goat hunt.
Make your finger on.
Ready?
You moved it? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's on a line. It's on a plate.
God.
I actually filmed that goat hunt that Yarns won, and if you're interested in watching the full bonus video or any of the other episodes from Season 2, go check out the Huntsman YouTube channel and check out the Season 2 playlist. Otherwise, here's a sneaky preview of that hunt.
We're about to go out on a goat hunt. We've spotted some goats on the hill, so we've just chucked it in the buggy, and we're going to head out and see if we can get one of these billies. But Yarn's up, he's going to be shooting, so hopefully we'll have a good time. Ready to go, Scotto? Ready?
I've always dirtied everything that I found. This ain't no difference, so look at you now. And baby, cut yourself loose. Save all the things that I said that night. Playing it cool, but I never got it right. Baby, cut yourself loose. I was mesmerized by your eyes. Keep me up every night. Keep me up every night. There ain't no satisfaction for me now. There ain't no satisfaction for me now. There ain't no satisfaction for me now. Now that you're gone, now that you're gone, now that you're gone.
If you're interested in learning more or joining me as a member of the Australian Hunters Club, visit australianhunters.com.au. I'd love to see you in our community. It's an incredible club that offers unique benefits you won't find anywhere else, such as monthly opportunities to win professional guided hunts. You might even find yourself hunting goats, pigs, or deer with Brad from Have a Go if you're lucky enough to win. Until next time, happy hunting.